guys, I am coming because I'm getting ready to put my macaroni and cheese together. So in my mixing bowl, I know you can't see it, but I got a cup of milk with a little black pepper, and this is my elbows, and I have mixed in there a stick of butter and a half cup of margarine and some black pepper. And in my pot, I have 2 cups of milk. I have butter, a tablespoon of flour, and I mixed half of this pack of cheese, which this is an 8 ounce. So 4 ounces of cheese, of the 3 cheese, which is cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby, and cream cheese. This one is the Italian 5 cheese, which is mozzarella, provolone, romano, asiago, and parmesan cheese. Half of this pack. So that is what is in my pot. That is all melted and gooey. This is an old pot. Ooh, wasting it all in the pan already. But that's all right. It's going in there with the elbows. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start layering my elbows in my pan. Get a nice even layer. And the remainder of this cheese, I'm going to mix in a handful of this. Just spread it around. Well, might as well do the whole pack because it's not that much. So all of that. I'm going to do half of, and I also have Velveeta shredded. I'm going to do some of the Italian. Hold on a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Sinus is acting up. You get all the cheese out. I hate to see people cook and they leave a little bit of, like you leave a little bit of noodles in your pot. I can't stand that, y'all. So with that, now I'm going to add the rest of my elbows. Use that as my garbage bowl. And I don't know if I don't think it matters what type of butter, but as long as I've been alive, my grandmother has always used this type of butter. Baking cakes, whatever. So it's expensive. It's like almost $4 for 4 sticks. I'd rather spend the $4 because I know the right amount of salt. I know the right amount of whatever is in that butter. It's going to give me the flavor that I want. So I got that all in there together. And I'm going to sprinkle my cheese last. My cheese and my milk will go on last. Okay, so hold on a minute. So I'm going to beat up an egg and with my milk that's in this bowl. And for those that are not used to cracking eggs and don't think you can crack it and get shells in it, please do it over a separate bowl. past that. Now, my melted cheese is what I'm going to pour over the top. This is an old pot, y'all. That's why it looked like this. One of my grandmother aunts gave me, she had these pots. Well, gave them to my grandmother, and my grandmother, you know, I got them from her, and they do the job, okay? It's not pleasing to the eye, but they clean. So I got that cheese poured over the top of that melted cheese. Now I'm gonna pour my milk. I know you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing. Let's see if that helps. There we go. Kind of stir it in a little bit. It's always better to add a little extra than to have to try to take it out. So I think I'm going to add just a little bit more milk. Hold on. There we go. You don't want your macaroni and cheese to be dry. So you start out with a little bit, and you just go from there. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit extra black pepper on. I don't want it spicy, but I don't know what the black pepper does. It just gives it a little extra kick. And I didn't always use black pepper, y'all. You know, trial and error, tasting other people macaroni and cheese and asking what did they do to give it that little extra flavor, and then you just make it your own. Like some people use dry mustard. I've never tried dry mustard. I don't even know if I've ever had it in somebody's macaroni and cheese. You know, I just know what I'm used to, and we're gonna make this work. So there we go. Just a little bit more milk. So all in all, I might have used about 3 cups of milk, because I had a 2-pound, let me sit down so y'all can see me. I had a 2-pound box of elbows. Look at that. Now, usually, you know, a lot of people like to taste their macaroni and cheese. Make sure it's got enough salt. But I'm not going to do that because I added that egg. And the different types of cheese should have enough salt because I put salt in my elbows. So now I'm going to put my cheese on the top. I'm going to start with the shredded. Well, no, let me start with the crumbles. Because I can fill in the shredded. Now with my shredded. Spread it around evenly. Because when this melts, baby, it's going to melt and it's going to be delicious. Yes, ma'am, Pam. Y'all can tell how old and out of date I am. I'm still saying yes, ma'am, Pam. Of course, I got a mess on my table. Clean it up. Garbage bowl. Oh. So I'm going to give y'all a look at my finished product. And this is it. So that is how I do my one version of my macaroni and cheese. Next up, I'm going to mix up my potato salad and I'll be back.